Fellow Nigerians, over the past 2 months, Nigeria has welcomed and hosted the leaders of France and the United Kingdom, and only last week, one of the most outstanding leaders of Europe and the global political world, Angela Merkel, Chancellor of the Federal Republic of Germany. The main reasons for these visits, however, are rather concerning than pleasant. While other African states have found ways to reduce the number of people fleeing their homes and their country, risking their life in the belief that their destination could not be worse than where they had been born and raised, Nigeria has failed. Quite to the contrary, refugees from Nigeria make up one of the largest groups trying to find their way into Europe, dreaming of a better life in, for example, Germany, although less than a very small fraction will achieve to get permission to stay. What does this tell us? It tells us that, first and foremost, the Nigerian government has failed. It tells us that our president has failed, with the promise he had given to the Nigerian people back when he championed the campaign to become the leader of change. Nothing has changed since then. Indeed, too many things have gotten worse. And that is why leaders like Angela Merkel are concerned. German and European leaders are concerned about Nigeria's economy still being as dependent on oil and hydrocarbons as it has been for decades. German and European leaders are disappointed about the little progress Nigeria has made in fighting corruption, while President Buhari's alleged commitment has proven as statements without strategy or likely even without honest will. German and European leaders are frustrated about the mindset of the Nigerian government, raising expectations and formulating demands instead of finally starting to reform what has to be reformed, delivering results and positioning our nation as a partner in business and politics instead of shamefully letting Nigeria appear as a helpless beggar to the world. The Federal Republic of Germany, during its term presiding the group of G20 nations, has initiated and launched a framework of how the European Union shall, in future, support development in Africa. This strategy of a new partnership with Africa marks a strong commitment to strengthen those African countries and economies that are showing the will, proving the decisiveness, and delivering results to fundamental change and reforms, fighting corruption, consolidating democracy, boosting sustainable economies, investing in education, contributing to peace and stability in their region, which eventually means giving their people reason to stay instead of running away and risking their lives for dreams that will remain unfulfilled. To date, 10 African states have made it to become such partners. These include Tunisia, Morocco, Ghana, Rwanda, Senegal, Ethiopia, Cote d'Ivoire, Benin Republic, Guinea, and Egypt. Did Nigeria make it to at least being accepted on the list of aspirants? My fellow Nigerians, the situation is even worse. For the moment, and due to little to zero development in any of the stated relevant areas and indices, Nigeria is far away from being considered a partner of Europe or of Germany. That is why Chancellor Merkel made her way to Nigeria, because she was deeply concerned. That is why she frankly told our president, Nigeria cannot move on like this. And that exactly is what I could not agree more on with this honorable leader of Germany and the Western world. Things in Nigeria cannot go on like this. Nigeria deserves better. Nigeria can do better. Nigeria will do better. Let us make sure that the present will soon become the past, beckoning a future that shall arise, utilizing opportunities that will prevail. Thank you. Donald Duke.